Are you struggling to convert Google Ads? Well, I'm going to run you through the exact Google Ads script that I've been using to convert Google Ads into over $1 million worth of commission in real estate. What's going on, everyone? It's Russell Mortlock here with the Apex Group. This can be the secret from you building trust with people on the phone and getting them to actually being clients, to having little to no success and pretty much just lighting your money on fire for what you're spending on Google Ads. So I'm going to give you an exact run through of the script that I use. But if you're someone that wants to take a step further and you'd like for me to help you with your Google Ads and have my team actually do them for you and show you all the systems and behind the scenes stuff that gets people to convert even higher, well, go in the description. There's going to be a Google form for you to fill out. And if you're a right fit, I'll reach out to you. Starting off, I know so many people who do Google Ads, they say they get a little bit frustrated because one, you are going to get some bad numbers. You're going to get people that put the wrong numbers, but you're going to be faced with a lot of objections. And so if you're not able to actually overcome everything and extract the correct information from people to find out what their motivations are and what they're looking to actually achieve real estate wise, you're never going to have success as a real estate agent doing Google Ads. So I'm going to give you a run through on the script that we use. I've tried this a few different ways and put my own spin on things and even implemented some of Alex Hermosi's training in how to actually into our scripting for our Google Ads, which has allowed us to convert even higher. So if you're someone that wants a copy of our scripting book that has Google Ads, expired listings for sale by owners, open house script, door knocking script, you want access to all that, drop a comment down below saying scripting, and I'll personally send you the link to join the Apex Group community where there's a ton of high-level real estate agents in there learning from each other, but you'll get full access to my scripting book inside there. So let's dive into it and go over what exactly you need to say during a Google Ads call. First and foremost, I'm going to say what you really need to do to perfect this is every single objection that you get, you want to write that down on a piece of paper and go through it. So when I first was doing my calling for Google Ads, I would review every objection that I constantly get and came over how I actually handled those objections when going through. So I'll run you through the script and then I'll tell you the biggest objections that you're going to face and how to handle them. Okay, first off, so what you want to do is you want to sound like you know this person. So you don't want to say, hey, there's Mr. Mortlock there, and sound like you're a sales call. You want to say their first name. So I always say the lead's first name is say, hey, Russell. And then when they respond, I say, yeah, this is Russell from Kelowna Home Stores. How are you doing today? And this is really important. I know a lot of people say you don't want to give the people an out by asking them how their day is going, but this is something that I always do. And I know right then and there how I'm going to be able to handle this person. If they tell me it's absolutely going shitty and why are you calling? Well, this is someone that I'm probably not going to be able to push and to get the information that I need from. So that's why I like layering that in right away to just gauge exactly how I'm going to be able to get what I want from this person. Then when they respond, I say, hey, I just wanted to thank you for signing up on our website. I don't want to take up too much of your time though. And then you just acknowledge, hey, I want to be quick. I want to be fast with them. This is really important. And then when they respond back and they say, oh, awesome, I didn't realize I was going to get called or whatever they kind of say, you lead into, would it be okay if I ask you a couple questions just to see what you're looking for? And when you ask their permission in order to ask them questions, it really elevates the ability to go through your list and ask every single one of your questions. So what we want to start off with is there. So tell me a little bit about what type of property you're looking for. So you want to ask open-ended questions so they end up giving you not so one-word questions. They start explaining things to you. Then you want to find out where they currently live. So if you watch some of my other content on how to convert these people, they either fall into two buckets. Either they're in town and you can get them out on showings right away, or they're from out of town and they got a timeline and potentially relocating. So where are you folks currently located? And if they say in Kelowna, then it leads you to the next question. Well, what is it about that house that has you looking at other real estate options? Then you can unpack and see exactly what isn't working. But if they say they're from out of town and they tell you, oh, I'm from Calgary, it's like, oh, what is it about Calgary that has you wanting to relocate to Kelowna? And then they explain, oh, I got a job opportunity, or my kids live there, or I'm looking to retire. And then you add all those notes to your follow-up boss to make sure you're keeping track. And these are great points to follow up on people later down the line, getting all this information. Next thing you want to ask is, what areas are you currently considering? Is it Kelowna, Lake Country, Peachland, or do you want to be everywhere but Kelowna? So find out exactly what areas they're looking. Get into it a little bit more details on the type of home that they're looking for and some of the more finer detail features. Like, are you looking for modern finishing where you want all the cabinets to be white, or are you wanting it to be still oaky and that type of feel? And you ask them a few questions like that to really specific down on what type of home they're wanting. Next, you want to know who's making this move with them. So if they have kids, this is a great fall plan where we are sending them our relocation guides on what schools are in certain areas and stuff like that to add an extra layer for us, making it easier for them to search on all those things that what families typically have to do if they relocate. Next, you want to ask them, when is going to be the perfect time in order for them to move, and when are they looking to move? So if they're from out of town, when are you looking to come out here to view some homes, or when were you hoping to move here by? If you're in town, when were you hoping to move? Next is, what price range are they most comfortable in? You got to get a price range. You'll get a lot of people that say they don't know or what this and that. And then you can just really see, okay, that person probably isn't that serious if they don't know what price range they're in. And then you get the people that might joke around and say, or you get the people that think they're really big dogs and they say, oh, it's unlimited, we have no budget. And my response to that every single time is like, oh, so you have $100 million in cash right now? And they'll be like, no, I don't. Oh, okay, so the budget isn't actually unlimited. So you just kind of joke around with them and get to what they really need. So then you can send them tailored searches. And then you want to find out if they have a home that they have to sell. So that's the next question. Do you have a home that you need to sell first in order to buy this one? And then the most important one is, who's helping you find that home? Do you have another real estate agent in this area that you're using currently? And if they say yes, that's absolutely fine. You say, hey, are you open to a second opinion? And almost 99% of the time they say they're going to be. So then you can still set them up on a search and stay in touch. And if their real estate agent ever drops the ball, but you're the one constantly sending them properties, they're potentially going to go with you. But to close them, we go over the recommendation close. So if this is a person, say in this scenario, I asked them all those questions and they were looking to downsize their home, I use the recommendation downsizing story. So, hey, would it be okay if I make a recommendation? When they say yes, we say, hey, we deal with a lot of people that go to downsize their home and they make a few mistakes along the way. And what really ends up happening is they think they want a specific type of home, and then when they go out and look at that, it doesn't have enough space or it doesn't check enough boxes. So then they waste a ton of time thinking about, oh, we need to downsize our home right now, when really it might be a few years down the line. So what we would like to do, and what we have the most success with clients who are looking to downsize their home, is let's get you out and view some properties this weekend. That way you can see what exactly you're looking for and what you like and don't like. And a lot of times this is going to help you educate to really define what you're going to be looking for and to see if actually downsizing your home is going to make sense. A lot of people think they want to, but then when they go out and look at homes and they see how small certain ones are, they're not quite ready in order to make this move. So would you be against going out and looking at some homes this weekend? And then you let them answer, then you send them a list, and then you book those showings. So that's how we get to meet people in person. We use the recommendation close with the downsizing story. So if you're someone that is still struggling to convert your Google ads and you can't quite find what scripts to say, and you would like my team to run your Google ads, we'll go in the description, fill out that Google ads form, and we'll reach out to you. But if you're someone that's wanting a bit more training on everything that goes into real estate and wanting to double, triple your business, we'll make a comment down below. I'll invite you to the Apex group where you can network with top agents and take courses that I've made and taught agents no matter your experience level in order to double and triple your business.